हरिओम प्रणाम। ओम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। ओम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। ओम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। हरिओम प्रणाम श्रीवार। ओम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। 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 श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। ओम 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 राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। ओम 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 श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। सहनाववतु सहनं भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि सद्गुरुं तं नमामि सद्गुरुं तं नमामि ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ Hari Om, pranams to you all. So, we will continue the Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Yesterday, we have seen Vedas. Vedas have got 3 kandas. Kanda means also section. So, one is Karma Kanda, Upasana Kanda, and Gnana Kanda. So, 2 kandas are preparatory, that is Karma Kanda and Upasana Kanda, and Gnana Kanda is the ultimate realization. So, Karma Kanda means karma used as means for our vasanakshaya. So, Upasana Kanda and Karma Kanda will bring us Chitta Suddhi. So, once a Chitta Suddhi takes place, mind gets purified, then we will be able to get the clarity about the knowledge. Understanding will come. Then we have seen, so Karma Kanda means action done with no selfish motive, no expectation of fruits. So while performing each and every action, we should do with Ishwararpana Buddhi. And when we receive the fruits of action, the result, we should receive as with Prasada Buddhi. So with that, if we do any karma, that becomes Karma Yoga. Karma done without any selfishness. And it is done for a greater cause, greater good. Then it will purify us. So Chitta Suddhi. So how the karma should be done, we will go through again. It was really useful to our sadhana. Karma, when it is converted into Karma Yoga, gives what result? Chitta Suddhi. In other words, what you are bringing is that you are bringing a devotion aspect to action. Devotion aspect to action. Devotion to a larger cause. Usually, karma yoga is done in this way. So, how, oh Lord, you have given the capacity to me. Nothing belongs to me. Every ability that I have is gifted by you. With these abilities, I serve you. And what is serving the Lord? The entire world is your expression, and therefore I serve you. When I say I serve the Lord, what I mean is that the world, looking the world as the Lord, then I serve. Looking at the world as the expression of the Lord, I serve the Lord. With what attitude? O Lord, everything is yours. Whatever talent you have given me, it is yours. You have given it to me. The wealth that you have is given by you. The wealth I have is given by you. The positions that we have is given by God. It is yours. The positions that you have given me is yours. You have given it to me. I am trustee of these things. Nothing actually belongs to me. I have not worked for them. In fact, if I worked, how would I work but for you presenting me as a very life, the consciousness? Papa also used to say, God is the expresses in the form of life. God expresses as life principle, consciousness. So everything therefore belongs to you. Let me love you. In this way, what happens? The devotion elements you are bringing to action, and then this purifies. Oh Lord, everything is yours. Whatever talent you have given is yours. The wealth that you have given is yours. The positions that you have given me is yours. You have given it to me. I am trustee of these things. Nothing actually belongs to me. I have not worked for them. In fact, even if I worked, how would I work but for you presenting me as a very life, the consciousness? Everything therefore belongs to you. I surrender unto you. Make me an instrument in your hands. Let me serve you. Let me love you. In this way, what happens? The devotion element you are bringing to action, and this element will help us to purify. This purifies. This makes you an excellent human being. An excellent human being is a powerful human being also. Usually we think, the power in a very small way. We think of power with ego, power with pride. But there is another kind of power which is true power, and that is very divine in nature, where the words you say are loved, respected. The touch that you have in your life is something loved by all, where you become natural source of inspiration. That is a different kind of power. A power which comes by power is a low kind of power. A power which comes by natural expression of goodness is higher power. A power which comes by natural expression of goodness is higher power. And that higher power blossoms in you. When that right, when that higher power blossoms in you, you will not be left alone, but you will be changed. You will be transformed. We will become more and more perfect as human beings. That way, anger goes down and love rises. Hatred goes down and compassion rises. Jealousy goes off and sharing starts. Why sharing starts? Because the person whom I see in front of me is God alone. And I am serving the Lord. It is a different thinking. The wife whom I am taking care, the husband for whom I am cooking is God. The very Lord whom I am worshipping is there in front of me. So the children, these are all my way to serve the Lord. My neighbor is the Lord. What is the worship of the Lord? Seeing the very world as Lord's expression. Seeing the very world as Lord's expression. So devotion combined with action. Devotion combined with action makes karma into karma yoga and purifies one, making a person gem of a human being. That is the top priority. This should be the top priority in our lives. Without that, there is no moving forward. So, this is preparatory. In the next portion of the Veda is Upasana. Upasana means devotion. Already the devotion element was taken, recourse to also in the karma. So, we discussed, there are three: karma, upasana, and gnana. But this devotion is very interesting thing. The devotion, what it does, it is separate as a portion, but it also joins with the earlier one. The devotion you are able to connect with the earlier one, with the karma also. Upasana means devotion, but separately also it can be practiced and it should be practiced. Various devotional exercises, and that depends upon each individual. It is not necessary every individual has a particular kind of desire for one kind of practice. Some of them may be interested in bhajan, singing with tabla, with harmonium, with veena. That is one kind of devotion. Another kind of person may be sitting quietly chanting God's name. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Another kind of devotion is a person may be choosing, no, another kind of devotion is a person may be closing the eyes and visualizing the God in his heart. Another person is not visualizing the form of Lord in the heart, but is holding in his heart this clarity and understanding. Oh Lord, if you are everywhere, I am also you. So different types. One person goes to temple, another person goes to the altar at his home. Another person does both. Many types. But all the various types of devotion have got one technique in common. One technique in common. And that is making the mind single pointed, one pointed, focused, concentrated. Bhakti may be many types, but all the various types of devotion have got one technique in common. One technique in common. And that is making the mind single pointed, one pointed, focused, concentrated. Focus or concentration of mind. So that is what it does. Even when you chant the name of the Lord or name of God, What is happening unconsciously? Concentration. Japa, it is called, or you close the eyes and visualize the Lord's form. Again, what is happening? Concentration. Or you go to the temple and stand in front of the beautiful Murti and say, "Oh Lord," at that fraction of second, no thought, just what you see. Usually, you go and stand in the queue, and then at that time, what happens? You go in front of the Lord, and another person, who is standing there, he is not even allowing you to stand for 1 minute also. Especially in Tirupati, we all must have experienced when we go in front of uh, the Lord, people will be, they won't allow us much time, not even a minute. So you go in front of the Lord, and that person is not even allowing you to stand for 1 minute also. But at that moment, when you come out, you say, "Ah, what happened?" Mind became still, and you say, it is worth it. And next month also you go. Next time also you face same problem. The joy of stillness of the mind is worth everything. Focus, concentration. So all practices of devotion have got the single same goal in the end, and that is focus of the mind, concentration of the intellect. Focus of the mind and concentration of the intellect. And therefore, the section of upasana enables another faculty to open in you, and that is, what do we call? Chitta ekagrata. Karma gives chitta suddhi, and upasana gives chitta ekagrata. Eka means one, agra means point, one pointedness. Ta is the abstractness. Chitta, mind, ekagra, one pointed, ekagrata, one pointedness, which we call in simple terms concentration. When you say purity of mind, when you say purity of mind, what will you understand? Absence of all various kinds of limiting, hesitating thoughts, such as anger, greed, jealousy, and so on. Papa also mentions very clearly. So we need to purify our mind and make it one pointed. So in Bhagavad Gita also same thing. So Papa has practiced Srimad Bhagavad Gita. It clearly shows. When you say purity of mind, what will you understand? Absence of all various kinds of limiting, hesitating thoughts, such as anger, greed, jealousy, and so on. So how do you get rid of it? By expanding your vision. By expanding your vision. How do you expand that vision? Bring the element of devotion and connect it to action. So, how to expand our vision? Bring the element of devotion and connect it to action. That is why Upasana comes in the central portion. Why? It also joins with karma. Later on, we will see how it also joins with Jnana. Karma with devotion becomes Karma Yoga. What does Karma Yoga give? It gives Chitta Suddhi. We should keep all these points in mind. Chitta Suddhi, Chitta Ekagrata. So Karma Yoga gives Chitta Suddhi. Upasana gives Chitta Ekagrata. So in English, what do we say? Single pointedness, Chitta Ekagrata. Chitta Ekagrata means single pointedness. Chitta Suddhi means purity of mind. So, what are the Sanskrit words? Till now we have learned there are 13 words. If you have remembered, just we'll go. Purushartha, Parama Purushartha, Brahma Prapti, Moksha, Abhyasa, then Preyas, Shreyas, Karmakanda, Upasanakanda, Jnanakanda, Chitta Suddhi, Chitta Ekagrata, and Veda. These are the 13 words. Till now we have learned Sanskrit words. Purushartha, Parama Purushartha, Brahma Prapti, Moksha, Abhyasa, Preyas, Shreyas, Karmakanda, Upasanakanda, Jnanakanda, then Chitta Suddhi and Chitta Ekagrata. Then 13th is Veda. So, Upasana gives Chitta Ekagrata. So, with Chitta Suddhi and Chitta Ekagrata, one becomes prepared for Jnana. Next Kanda is Jnana Kanda. So, without this preparation, Jnana may not be possible. So, preparatory is very important. What is the preparatory? Karma Kanda and Upasana Kanda. These two are the preparatory. So, what will the Karma Kanda gives? Chitta Suddhi. Upasana Kanda gives Chitta Ekagrata. Next, we will go to Jnana. What is Jnana? The word Jnana means knowledge. It actually means the knowledge of yourself. When you say knowledge of self, what do you mean? We all know ourselves, isn't it? Is there anybody who says you do not know yourself? Don't think so. So, we all know ourselves. When you knock at somebody's door and if the person asks, who is that? You say, I. We all know I. We all know ourselves. But the point is that we do not know ourself as the supreme happiness that we are seeking. Very important point. We all know I. We all know ourselves. But the point is that we do not know our capital S self as the supreme happiness that we are seeking. A man was sleeping. As he was sleeping, he got a dream. In the dream, God whom he worships, Subramanya, Kartikeya, any God, Kartikeya. So, with 6 heads appeared, Subramanya Kartikeya, with 6 heads appeared. From the time he had been praying to Lord Subramanya, give me wealth. I am very poor, give me wealth. Lord Kartikeya came in his dream and said, you are definitely going to be very rich. Money is going to come. And he got up. He says, wow, Lord told me I am going to become rich now. He immediately started where to find the money. Started searching. He went round and round and round. Many months he searched. He became tired. And finally he came back to his home, so tired. What, Bhagavan? You cheated me? In all his anger he said, enough is enough now. I am not going to search for anything. He sat on the ground. Dhum and thum. He went inside. Right under his own home, when he fell down inside on something metallic, That was treasure. Where did he see treasure? In his own home. We are all searching for Parama Purushartha, and we also said if you get Parama Purushartha, you will lose it, because what begins will also end. But what is already there will never end. But what is already there will never end. What begins will end. So Gnana tells you, what do Gnana tells? Gnana tells you, Gnana tells you do not search for Paramananda or supreme happiness here or there. Gnana tells you do not search for Paramananda or supreme happiness here or there. Your true nature is happiness. But how you may, but how you may wonder. Because my true nature is happiness. How? You do not know me. You know me only then you will tell me who I am. Yes, yes. We are not saying yes, but what the knowledge tells you that I am telling, that we have to study. Why should we get knowledge in one go? Then what will happen to our Bhagavad Gita satsangs? So Vedanta tells you, Upanishad tells you that the happiness you are searching for, you do not have to get it, because if you get it, you will lose it. Therefore, it cannot be Paramananda. Really speaking, you are yourself are Paramananda. Do not get it. Do not make it. Do not create it. If you create it, it will go. You are already that. You are already that. Therefore, only know it. For that, what does Vedanta say? You need to focus mind. You need a pure mind. To know that, what do we need? Focused mind and purified mind. Without a pure mind, this mind will not be quiet for this pursuit. That is what Papa says very clearly. Many books, we all must have gone through Papa's books. So everywhere he goes on, tells, purity of the mind. So without a focused mind, you will not be able to see for yourself. Without a pure mind, this mind will not be quiet for pursuit. And without a focused mind, you will not be able to see for yourself. That is what Gnana tells you. So Gnana tells you this. The preparation for this comes from karma and upasana. Prayers will not solve the problem. Shreyas will solve the problem and give the method to attain the Shreyas. Prayers is the path of pleasant, temporary solution. Shreyas is the perfect solution, path of the right, the path of the good, the permanent, the full, complete solution. Upanishads, Vedas tell you this, and the whole Veda is preparatory and the solution. The solution you find in the Gnana, and the preparation you will find in the Karma and Upasana. How does Karma prepare? Karma Yoga gives us Chitta Suddhi. How does Upasana prepare? Upasana, the devotion, gives us Chitta Ekagrata. How does Gnana give the solution? It gives the solution by telling us that you are what you are searching for. What is the solution given by Jnana? It gives the solution by telling us that you are what you are searching for. Tattvamasi. I am Atman Brahma. I am Atma Brahma. The self is the supreme that you are searching for. Now you have a doubt, you may have a doubt. Then Vedas are three kandas, no? What about Gita? Gita also has three kandas, kanda trayam. As you all know, no? Bhagavad Gita has got, all of you may be knowing, 18 chapters. 18 chapters are divided into three sections. Section 1 is from chapter 1 to 6. Section 2 is from chapter number 7 to 12. And section 3 is from chapter number 13 to 18. Broadly, the first 6 deals with karma. Then next 6 deals with upasana. That is, chapter 1 to 6 deals with karma. And 7 to 12 deals with upasana. And 13 to 18 deals with jnana. This is broad classification. So therefore, Bhagavad Gita follows the system of Veda. That is why when people ask, which is that one text in Hinduism, Hindu philosophy, like people say Bible we have, Quran we have, then really we do not know. We wonder which text to tell. We have Veda, Ramayana, Purana. You can tell fearlessly. Say one text which you gives the message of Veda in all perfection and simplicity is Bhagavad Gita. And it follows the Veda. So we all have seen, no? The first section deals with karma. That is action. Then action should be given up. What is the purpose of action, etc. is described. Even it works as karma and gives clarity, it also completes the elaboration on one topic, and that is the nature of the self. Karma portion is explained in great elaboration. Along with it, what is taken in that chapter 1 to 6 is Atma Swarupa, nature of the self. Atma means self, Swarupa means nature. So first 6 chapters, gives clarity on first 6 chapter deals with karma and give clarity on the nature of Atma. Next 6 give clarity on upasana. Even as it explains upasana, devotion to Lord, it also gives clarity on the nature of God. So Bhagavad Swarupam or Ishvara Swarupam. So Bhagavat or Ishvara is God. Swarupam is nature. So first 6 is karma. So, but the topics also covered are Atman or Atma Swarupa. Then next 6 upasana, but along with it Ishvara Swarupa. Next 6 deals with knowledge. What is that knowledge? The knowledge that your real nature is that supreme or fullness, which we call as God. In other words, first 6 chapters deals with Tvam, that is you. Next 6 deals with Tat, that is God. Completeness, fullness, absolute bliss, all goodness. Then last 6 gives the knowledge. You are the truth, the supreme Lord. You, the permanent bliss. You are the completeness. You are the fullness. Asi, meaning the sense of oneness or the identity in the third section of Jnana. So now let us summarize what we have said till now. First 6 chapters of Bhagavad Gita deals with karma. Second 6 covers with upasana, and third 6 cover jnana. So first 6, even though it covers karma, it also gives clarity upon Atma Swarupa. Second 6 give clarity upon Ishvara Swarupa. And third 6 clarity upon jnana or aikya or identity between yourself and the Lord. Lord is fullness. Actually, when we say I want permanent happiness, full knowledge, I want completeness. Actually, you are searching for what is termed in religion as God. You say you want full happiness. Then the religion says God is full happiness. When you say you want complete knowledge, religions say God is complete knowledge. Then I want permanent deathlessness. God is permanent deathlessness. Actually, you want to become God. It does not look nice to say you want to become God, but that is actually is what you want always. And they tell you you do not have to become God, you are God. Tattvamasi. It is the fact. If the whole wave of ocean comes from water, then every bit of ocean has to be water. A bubble is also water. Every wave is also water. Every cell resonates with the divine presence. So God is not there somewhere. God is not there somewhere. God is now here as me, as you, as this, as it. Whatever you touch is God. That's why Papa says, world is the manifestation of God. Every object is nothing but God. You have got that famous, Gita is in essence, in truth, the Veda. It is Veda Swarupa and hence the glory of this text. Veda is the source of knowledge, but so vast, so huge, so large, so enormous, sometimes so difficult to handle. So, that whole thing was brought to us in a very beautiful, simple, practical, nice, interesting, enjoyable, uplifting format, and that is the Bhagavad Gita. And it is this Bhagavad Gita we are going to study. So, we'll continue tomorrow. It is already, time is up. Any doubt, clarification, anyone? Okay. Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purna Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Tatsat Sarvam Sri Ramadasarpanamastu. Hari Om, pranams to you all. Hari Om.